Hey guys, today we are going to be touring a 2022 Forest River RiverStone with the Legacy Package 42 FSKG. This thing is a beast. We are absolutely in love with it. So the Legacy Package includes this gorgeous full body paint, hydraulic disc brakes, and a few other fun little extras that you'll find in there, like a Dyson vacuum cleaner. On this model, it actually looks like it comes from the factory with the RV lock keyless entry, which is super dope. We've been meaning to get one of those for our camper, but we just haven't yet. And a no slam door also, which is really nice because it'll just stay open by itself. Instead of ours, you have to latch it from the back, which gets a little annoying sometimes. Come on in. Now that we're on the inside, let's start from the front kitchen and move on to the back bedroom. To start, obviously, it has a front kitchen, which is amazing. This thing is huge. There is plenty of room for as many people as you want up here, pretty much. Basically, it's your gourmet chef's kitchen RV edition. Over here, we have a dual sink that is actually like pretty huge. One thing that this model is not lacking for the kitchen is counter space, and it also has these fancy little cutting boards to put over the sink, so that even makes more counter space. One thing I wish we had in ours, but we probably never use it since we boondock all the time, but that's a dishwasher. And it actually is pretty substantial. Plenty of room in there for a couple of days worth of two people's dishes, I would say. Basically the pantry with these slide out drawers. No lack of space here in the grand design that it was really well thought through, that we were surprised that it came with, was at every point, like in the kitchen especially, where something like this would hit something else, they put like a little sticky pad or something like on the door so it wouldn't like ding up anything. In this one, it also comes with a residential fridge, which Cam is all about. Don't ask me why he's so intrigued with a front kitchen and residential fridge when he never cooks anyway. I don't know. But this one has a residential fridge and humongous freezer. And to go with the residential fridge, there is basically a residential range and oven, and 4 burners instead of the 3 that usually come in RVs. More cupboards and cabinets and all of this counter space over here with a convection microwave also. So this is their version of the one control center like we have on our Grand Design, but it looks a little bit like neater and easier to use and definitely faster.
Yeah, ours is pretty laggy.
So also on here, it looks like there is a thermostat, so you can set the temperature from here, look at your battery levels, your tank levels, along with your tank heaters and your water pump, and this is all on the home screen.
That's nice.
Whole electronic tab.
Electric for your shore power and whatnot.
Yeah. Your lights tab. And like I said, the thermostats for the kitchen and bedroom. You can turn on the furnace, turn on the air conditioners. And you control all your slides from here.
Oh, that's nice.
And the awnings. So extend or retract these slides.
Wow.
And this looks like it's for the Max air fans.
Yep.
Those things are legit. Those things are super nice to have.
Where it's got the Max air fan, it looks like a
it's like a range hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Max air fan is like right up in there.
One thing I'd like to talk about is this thing's been in the sun all day, and it's only 80 degrees in here. And that's probably got a lot to do with the double pane windows. When you're in a metal box with single pane windows, I can tell you
it gets hot.
If our camper right now is not very far away and sitting in the sun, single pane windows, if we didn't have the windows open and the fans on, it'd be 95 degrees in there, and it's probably 85 in there anyways. And it's only 80 in here. The double pane insulated windows are massive plus. Going along with the insulated windows, the double pane windows, is these sidewalls are 3 inches thick versus our like 1.5 inches thick. So you get a lot more insulation in there, and it doesn't get nearly as hot or cold in the winter.
No, you had to do your whole reaction of, there's a ceiling fan? That's what y'all didn't get to see off camera. Was him freaking out about the ceiling fan. And in this cupboard, a coat rack. In this particular model, you can either choose to have a sofa here, or you can option for a desk instead. Again, plenty of storage throughout this thing. Put all the games and movies up there.
It's got an actual good TV to begin with.
You can appreciate that one.
Well, all the RV TVs suck.
Of course, the fancy fireplace. And a nice sound system. 2 probably queen size fold out beds also. So technically I think this probably could sleep like 6, maybe a 7th on the love seat. Plenty of room for everybody. This thing just keeps getting better and better. And speaking of,
I can stand up in the shower. It's because of this like massive fucking skylight, but I can still stand up in here. Like, this is amazing.
One complaint about this bathroom is that it doesn't have as much storage as our bathroom does. There is still a lot, but you don't have like the mirror that's a medicine cabinet. So this is just a mirror, and it doesn't like, it's not a cabinet behind it. This is your other cabinet, and it's not very deep at all. Now let's talk about this bedroom. So pretty similar to our Grand Design 376TH with the whole bed coming up and down. But this one also has a few added goodies, like a whole closet for your washer and dryer.
And it's right in the bedroom, so you don't need to like, you don't need to haul your clothes into the...
Right. And no more laundromats. Throughout.
Wait, there's no switches by the bed?
Yeah, if you're already in bed with the lights on, you have to come all the way over here to shut the lights off. Like ours, we have the reading lights like that above the bed also, but we have individual switches on either side of the bed to shut them off. And these closets, like the bars go this way instead of this way. And of course, it comes with your Dyson vacuum also.
That's actually nicer than a central vac.
Instead of having the central vac. I like that idea. That's a good concept.
Because you just like pick it up and it's wireless, like,
yeah, because
you don't have to get a hose out or...
Right. We don't use the central vac that often anyway.
Because we have a wireless.
Because we have like a
cordless
vacuum. So with this model also, you can, this is a queen bed, but you can opt out for a king bed also. Okay, the other thing about this bedroom that ours has and this one doesn't though, is mirrors. There's no mirrors in here.
Huh.
So when you're getting ready, you'd have to go to the bathroom, I guess, and that would be the only mirror in this place.
On the outside here, we're gonna start in the front. We got an air ride hitch. So nice to have an air ride hitch. This one in particular does not have a generator, but you can always option them with a generator. You got your camera, your side view cameras, which is pretty sweet. In here you got your battery tray, which these are pretty cool because they pull out and you can put 4 in here. In the next bay, you got your pass-through storage. You know what they don't have though? They don't have magnets to hold these doors open.
That's inconvenient.
In this first storage bay, you know, you can see it's a pass-through. You got your water block, distribution block, which is part of the legacy package. Your 1500 watt inverter, some water stuff over here, your battery disconnect, and under here you get your hydraulic pump and stuff under there. You also have the auto leveling in here. I'd like to note that these doors are like almost 2 inches thick, so they have a lot better insulation than other models, other similar models, like our 376 from Grand Design, which we absolutely love. There's just some things about this one that we really wish we had. Insulation, double pane windows, stuff like that. This would be the tankless water heater. We've got the water, what we like to call the water bay. Hookups for your outside shower. Okay, so this should be a pass-through bay.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's one thing. On ours, they flip up. Now, on this particular door, they can't flip up because it would hit this slide. But Yeah.
I'd be scared of like slamming it into the fender and like breaking the fender.
Don't like that it sits on the fender. They do have a rubber piece here, but
rubber pieces can fall off.
Still don't like that. You got plenty of storage under here. Another storage compartment. Big or long and skinny. Another flip down to go to that same bay. This will be your power reel in here. And then you got the garage.
So much easier than the giant door that we have on ours that takes 2 people to open and close. I can't even stand up in this one. When the bed's in the down position, it looks like it is shorter than the Grand Design.
This one goes straight up and down. Holy crap, that's nice. That's so light.
I know. I tried to tell you that.
I love these lights too, like versus our lights. 2 gigantic awnings on this thing. Basically span the whole length of the unit. 2 pretty big outside speakers. You got some outlets back here. Now in ours, or the 376TH from Grand Design, this would be an outside kitchen. Let's see what we got in here. Not an outside kitchen, just more storage. But we really don't use our outside kitchen, so that's not that big a deal, really.
But a lot of people do.
A lot of people do. Now this is the only flip up.
And it doesn't have a magnet.
No magnets. It has
a
this
little
like
clip.
Weird clip thing.
Plastic clip.
But that's your outside TV. Again, another flip down.
The other
rests
side.
on the fender, but this is the other side of that last bay that we looked at. You could fit a few bodies in here.
Smuggle them across the border.
Yep. And they have the like 0 gravity steps. So it's got the shock when you lift it up and it makes it way lighter. Security cameras. You can see who's knocking on your door. And this would be the other side of that first pass-through bay. This will be the 2 40-gallon propane tanks, which is way nice to have 40s instead of 30s. And I like that they're both in the same bay. You don't have to go to the other side of the camper for the other one. So this will be where your generator would go, and then your hydraulic brake controller.
Now, how about tank size? This one actually is super surprising. Usually with super luxury RVs like this, they're smaller tanks because people think they're gonna spend most of their time in the RV park. Not this one. This one actually has 95 gallons of fresh water, 123 gallons of gray, and 41 gallons of black. And since we were talking about tank space, get this. This thing actually has a tankless water heater also. Hot showers for as long as you need. If you're doing dishes, you don't have to worry about hot water either. It is gonna be on demand when you need it. That is amazing. I want one.
All right, got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Quick decision. Ours or this one?
This one. Oh, now I don't know. I think this one. I don't know, there's pros and cons to each one. Like, I think I like our bedroom better than that one. I like our basement doors better than this one because of the magnets and how they flip up rather than flipping down. I also really like the front kitchen on this one. I like this layout, I think, better than ours. I like the option of being able to put a desk in already from the factory rather than having to make our own. I like how this one comes with an air hitch rather than just like a regular pin box like ours did. And I do like how this one has a tankless water heater rather than just like the 12-gallon one that we have.
I like having the central living room. That is so nice to me. I like the residential fridge. I like the center living room.
I don't know, there's a lot of pros and cons to each. If you liked this walkthrough, make sure to go check out our walkthrough of our Grand Design Momentum 376TH. Thanks guys, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. See you next time.